anybody.
Yeah, my whole house is just censored Japanese penises. That's what I decorate my walls with. What's up?
Hey,
how's it going?
I'm good. So I was just telling Abdul that I was on the podcast that the guest I'm about to pull in here was on or does. I was there on Friday night, and so she and I kind of have that rapport. But just wanted to get you both of you guys in here, and then I'm gonna pull her on in.
Okay.
All righty.
yes.
Yeah.
Cool. So her name is Celeste, and she will be joining shortly. I just shouted the link, so we can shoot the shit for a moment while I wait for that. What is that face?
I'm just trying to get Abdul's attention.
Oh.
It works. It works every time.
I love it.
I look red. Why do I look red? Right?
I'm not
probably
good with colors.
the lighting.
So
Yeah.
you look green to me.
I look green?
Yeah, it's the color you always are, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm the
Oh man.
I'm the incredible Negro. That's way too bright.
Oh fuck! I am so grateful I'm recording.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Speaking of Marvels, you guys
Speaking
watched
of what, Abdul?
And speaking of incredible Negroes,
you guys watched that Falcon show?
No, I.
nice transition.
Yeah.
Nice segue.
I was about to just be like, "Oh no, actually." Yeah.
I tried to watch it Friday. I fell
Yeah.
asleep like halfway through.
Yeah.
I haven't started yet. I want to gauge your guys' opinion.
I was gonna watch it right before we started this, but then I realized I didn't have enough time. I thought I had like a half hour, but it's like 50 minutes.
Is that a yeah, I was a little disappointed to see like it
Yeah.
was that long.
Yeah, after WandaVision, just like
Celeste is here. I'm gonna pull her in now. We can keep talking, but
I was gonna ask you, is that like a background feature to like blur out your background?
yeah, Abdul and I
kinda-
were just talking about it. It's actually because my walls are covered in Japanese men's penises.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
Hello, Celeste.
Hi, how's it going?
hello.
Good. You are on with Justin and Abdul.
What's up?
How you
Not
doing?
much.
I probably should have indicated who is who.
I think she could see it, right?
Oh,
It's
yeah,
right-
it's on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. No worries. Just give me a second. My shit's not coming through my headphones.
All right.
Okay, we're good.
Cool. Well, guys, this is Celeste. She hosts the Unethical Podcast that I was telling you about on Friday, and she's going to be here with us today.
Nice.
Sweet.
Welcome.
Yeah,
Welcome.
nice to meet you guys. You guys are funny. I'm excited.
Are we?
Wow, RJ's
Sometimes.
funny. I assume you guys are too. I'm just kidding. I've listened to some of your episodes. You guys are funny.
Yeah, I
Which
didn't
one's the
have
one that's always pooping?
the what?
The one that's always pooping. Which one is that?
Who's always
Oh.
pooping?
I don't know.
When have we
In one of
talked
your
about?
episodes, you said one of them was always pooping.
Oh, maybe I don't even remember.
I don't remember
was trying to
either.
figure it out. We'll just pick. It's Abdul. Abdul's the shitter.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Also, Abdul, don't let her telling you you're funny go to your head.
Why don't you even shut up?
Oh, I've heard that you're the punching bag, which is good. We have an Australian punching bag in ours, so it'll be nice for me to try my chops on someone else.
You have an Australian punching bag. We have a. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not
Fuck
gonna
you.
say it.
What are you gonna say? Because I think I already said it. I said we have an Ethiopian one.
I was gonna say autistic. but
Oh.
that's good too.
Okay, so Abdul's from Ethiopia, and then Justin's the one from war-torn Detroit, right?
Yeah, that's what I
Yes,
said. I used that bit.
absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. Well, cool. We're glad to have you here with us. So normally what we do is we'll kind of just go over what we've been playing recently or anything that's kind of on the top of our minds video game wise, and we can sort of start with you if there's anything that you've been dabbling in lately. Doesn't have to be specifically like a brand new game or something. It can just be video game adjacent.
Oh shit. This is fine. Okay, never mind. The lighting's not right. It's too fucking bright out. Yeah. After listening to a little bit of your guys' stuff, I'm not into like the combat online like MMORPG stuff. Mostly because I'm tired of little 12-year-old boys telling me what good time they're gonna show me. But or that they've had sex with my mom. Because, you know.
That's a classic.
That's me. I'm every 12-year-old boy on Xbox Live.
You had sex with my mom?
Yeah, I've had sex with everyone's mom. That's kind of just my thing.
No,
I say I play
you
video
haven't.
games, but my main
I have a
is...
6-year-old son, so you have not had sex with everyone's mom.
What is that? Is your son a mother?
No, I'm a mom because I have a son.
Oh, okay. All right, gotcha. I was like, yeah, no, I probably haven't fucked your son.
Oh my
I don't
god.
understand where that was going.
Probably haven't.
See, now went over my head.
That's way
also,
worse
for
than...
whatever reason, this podcast just gravitates towards pedophilia. So that's kind of the
That's
comedians love pedophilia.
That's true.
Like, that's our shit.
We pull out our NAMBLA cards.
Not like practicing, but
yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I'm a non-practicing pedophile.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, you guys, RJ accused me of wanting to have sex with dead aliens because that they were horribly mutilated children's bodies, which I was very offended by.
Yeah, so that probably sounded insane, but in the context of the show, it was alien conspiracies, and the other comic, who's funny on
Dick.
On their Dick, yeah, Richard. He was, what were we talking about specifically? Oh, you were cajoling him into saying that he wanted to fuck the dead aliens at Roswell or whatever they found them at the crash site.
He was frauding the underside of his desk. I could see it. I've seen it many times.
Ah, okay. So that illusion was made. And then later on in the episode, Celeste revealed to us that there's a potential conspiracy where those dead alien bodies were possibly like medically mutated children that were planted there. So that prompted me to question, why were you fighting so hard for somebody to fuck them? So that it inadvertently, I then made their podcast about pedophilia too for a little bit. So
Justin, do you know what's happening? Because I'm all confused.
You know, Abdul, sometimes you just smile, laugh, and nod when you don't follow.
Yeah, it's
it must be nice to be white. You can just come up with all kinds of conspiracy theories.
I mean, it is nice being white. That's not one of the top reasons why, but it's definitely nice being white for sure.
Fair enough. There's several things above and below that line on that list, but well, we can jump in to just sort of talk about what we've been playing. I've been playing a lot of Fallout 4, 6-year-old game.
Still,
yeah, a game I've already played 4 times. It's just because they put it for free on Xbox, and then they give it all these dumb little upgrades. So I'm just diving right back in, and that's kind of been my week.
Speaking of that, I wonder if that's going to affect the PlayStation Plus collection, because Fallout 4 is on that, and with the new deal, are we just going to lose that eventually?
Isn't it under like that logging deal or something? I'm not. They said they're going to honor legacies or something.
Yeah. So when they bought them, it's games that existed prior to Microsoft buying Bethesda are gonna remain under current, like however they were sold. That's gonna stay the same. So you're not gonna lose. Which also, like, I don't think anybody's gonna like riot if they did lose a 6-year-old game. Like, it would suck. But yeah. So
I would, man. I'm a builder. I'm a builder kind of player. So like if I spend like fucking 900 hours building my fucking settlement in Fallout, you're goddamn right I'm going to be fucking pissed.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, if they took it away from the online store and like just like deleted it while people had like, that would be fucked up. But like I think if they just like stopped selling it, it would be the more realistic situation. But that would be very
but I'd
funny.
I'd still be pissed.
Yeah, I know. I would suck because then, like, if you wanted to go and get it, just feeling nostalgia or whatever the fuck, then yeah, you couldn't. But
well, it also takes like a fuck ton of room on like your console, so that's always like my go-to. I'm like pretty low key. I have like the lowest kind of storage on like everything because I'm cheap and broke.
What do you play on primarily?
I don't know. I don't really have a primary. I don't play Xbox. I'm not into Xbox. Okay. Other than that, I have like the Switch. I have both the Wii's. I've got the old Nintendo gaming systems, the N64, the NES, Dreamcast, fucking
hell yeah,
PC, PlayStation 4. Before that, PlayStation 2, 3, and 1 in that order for some reason.
Nice. Yeah.
So
prior to the new consoles, we were all PlayStation 4 boys together, and then I went rogue. So
you did.
It defected. I don't trust them anymore.
That Bethesda deal scared them.
Well, I mean, it's one of the biggest media deals in history. So like when Disney bought Star Wars, it was $5 billion. When they bought Marvel, it was like $4.5 billion. That one deal from Microsoft buying all those games was $8 billion fucking dollars. Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
That's like an incomprehensible amount of money for us.
No, like for you, I could see your move. I like those games, but like once the initial hype wears down, I've never gone back to play any of them. Like Skyrim, Oblivion, Fallout. Like once I played through them once, that was like
open world games. You mean?
Yeah, just Bethesda games in general.
Yeah, it's because you don't like immersing yourself. That's all.
I don't.
Yeah. you like punishing yourself in video games.
If there's a scroll on the table, I'm just like, fuck it. I pick it up and just toss it to the side. I don't read that shit.
I read the entire thing. I've read every Skyrim book. I've read every terminal in Fallout.
Just let me pick a few locks and just kill people.
You can do that too. But you got to role play. All right.
Yeah. It's good catharsis, right? It's like when you play like D&D and you play like a big ass fucking barbarian that just like smashes all the shit all the time. It's cathartic. I get it.
I'm just gonna stick with Cyberpunk for my open world needs from now on.
I haven't played it yet. Is it awesome?
Hell no.
It's not on. It sucks. It sucks ass.
It's a stinker.
Yeah. I love that you don't know much about it because then I get to sort of do the overview.
All right, lay it on me.
7 years in the making that motherfucking game was from the highly critically acclaimed developers of The Witcher. And that they made all these promises about the type of game it was going to be. It was supposed to be like this Grand Theft Auto killer, and it came out and it legit was entirely unfinished and completely broken, like to the point where there was whole ass mechanics just non-existent in the game. Like if you committed a crime, it's not like Grand Theft Auto. The cops didn't drive and they would literally just appear in front of you, like spawn in front of you. On a game in 2020, they would just blip in and be like, "Come here, bad guy!" Like
shooting at.
Yeah, but the game is set in 2077, so yeah, they probably have just like a little booth. They just hop in and like boom.
If they took that extra step and had them like teleport in, then it would have been like, all right, that makes sense.
That is, damn. Celeste
these guys just boop in.
CD Projekt Red's credibility.
It did just get a patch for driving and the police. I don't know exactly what it is, but
yeah,
there's a 1.2 update coming out, is out maybe.
It's not out yet.
What did you guys play it on?
PS5.
I played
So
it
it is
on
the
my-
PS5 because I know PS4 is just like a mess of glitches. I assume they did that on purpose just so that you'd buy the fucking PS5.
Well,
No.
I think that they wish they hadn't done it that way because they overshot and under delivered. That was what it was. I mean, that game is so fucking broken on just regular last gen systems, which are still most people's current gen system.
Right.
And even on the current, Series X and PS5, it still does not fucking work well.
Do you think that they pumped it out when they did because the government is handing out all kinds of pandemic relief money right now?
I don't know about that, but they're in Poland, so I don't know.
Maybe
What
they
Poland's
did get a
doing.
grant from them.
They did, yeah. Well, that's the thing.
But like the buyers have money now because they're getting checks from the government.
Oh, you mean Well, it was holiday season. They absolutely rushed it out just for the extra money. Yeah, that game should have been delayed for like literally 2 fucking years. It was so.
Well, it's also
unfinished.
our fault because like we're just like, oh, when's this game gonna come out? Like they oversold
I
it.
accept no responsibility in this, but you go
ahead. No, that's all on you, man. I'm not.
Fucking men, they never ever take responsibility for doing things prematurely. Fucking men.
And that's me. That's how everyone describes me, a man's man.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say premature.
Okay.
Premature, absolutely not. As far as I'm concerned, that's just on time. Women are late.
Yeah.
Women are late.
Yes.
Not even in the room yet. They're on their way over in the vehicle, and you're like, oh yes, I can't wait. Oh shit, I'm done.
That's just how guys party. So.
Damn right.
Did you sit around and watch porn together?
No.
Whoa, Abdul, you said that so defensively. You got to be more cool about it. Like
I just don't want that notion. Yeah, we're cool.
No, we actually
we've only talked about it together.
Yeah.
In dramatic detail. One of our early episodes about Buck Angel, that was fun.
Oh yeah,
you did an episode on Buck Angel.
That was season 1. There's a whole lost half to this show that I still have somewhere, but when I stopped paying for the servers, we went on hiatus, that whole I think it was like 50 episodes we did.
Yeah, it was like,
okay, so let me guess. One of you was watching Buck Angel, and then you needed a reason, and so you were like, research. We're doing an episode. Research. I promise. I swear.
Yeah.
That is so spot on.
I watched it years ago, and I just thought it was very enjoyable and / hilarious. It was just funny.
You were talking about Cyberpunk too.
Oh yeah, that's how that came up.
Yeah,
you could be trans in Cyberpunk. You can just be a dude with a vagina. And
that's exactly how it came up.
Yeah,
Holy
somehow
shit.
we just brought up Buck Angel. And we're like, oh,
man, full circle, man.
Yeah,
but it's like we thought it was going to be way more detailed, but there's this. That's really the only customization you get in that game. To be honest, like you can customize a face, but everybody has the same exact body type. Like,
well,
male
and then
or
also
female,
the weirdest thing to me, and I'm not like an outrage culture person or anything, but like to go that far to allow you to make a full male model character and just slap a pussy on him and not do anything about the pronouns is the most myopic fucking thing. They're just like, that's a woman. Hey, I'm V.
Right.
Clearly, they go by her.
Right. Exactly.
So stupid. All they would have had to done is just throw they, them in there.
I mean, we've seen that they just didn't. They didn't go the extra mile with this game at all. Or
that'd be too much for them.
Yeah. Well, Poland is like weirdly backwards too. Like they just like nationwide illegalized abortion. So I don't know what kind of maybe free, like they don't really have the only country in the world that has like actual constitutionally protected freedom of speech is America. So when you look at somewhere, even like in the EU and stuff, they don't have those things like directly listed in like their respective Bill of Rights.
Yeah.
And if they do,
they were protesting something that happened recently in London. It was I think some women were they were stalked by police, and I don't know. It was something weird where some women got murdered.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So like
it was
they
a
were
police officer. Yeah.
So they were protesting, and then Alyssa told me about a story where, like, I guess the police commissioner was just like, "Oh, we should just make that illegal. Like, if they protest, then we're gonna like send them to jail for a long time." And it was just weird to be like to hear that, and that's just fine over there.
Yeah,
you know?
because that's one of the stranger things about it is like, you mean, you know, because like Celeste is in Canada, and for all intents and purposes, you know, Justin, when you and I were there, it felt very much identical. You know what I mean? Just,
right.
You know, I mean, obviously there's gonna be like some differences and stuff, but you know, for every like cool thing you guys have, like, you know, socialized medicine, we still get to like, I guess, storm the Capitol and not see the too bad of a consequence.
Exactly.
First Amendment. Woo!
Yeah,
Exactly.
we could buy AR-15s.
Yeah.
We could storm our Capitol. It wouldn't look like that.
Yeah.
We just like walk up and be like, "Can we please come in?" And they'd be like, "No,
yeah,
sorry."
they'd be like, "Yo, did you get your
It is a-
permit?"
They'd be like, "No,
"Whoa,
sorry,
God, no."
sorry, I can't let you in. Sorry, bud." And then we'd
It's
be
just
like,
a bunch
"Oh,
of
but
people saying
please?"
A.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, "Okay, yeah, sure." Go on in.
That's
So
cool. though.
video games, right?
Oh
guys?
yeah,
Video
yeah.
games, right?
Well, that's how this works. It's almost like a rubber band. We gravitate back and forth.
Hey, well, hey, you know
Um,
what? Storming the Capitol, Assassin's Creed. There you go.
Oh my God, that would be awesome. In like 50 years, there was an Assassin's Creed game based on MAGA.
That'd be sick.
They're the Templars.
Oh, it'll just be a bunch of shamans.
Yeah, they get to the QAnon and shit.
I'd play the
I mean,
shit out of that
honestly,
game.
I'd wait 50 years to play Assassin's Creed again if that was the next one. Because other than that, I don't think they're gonna get me back.
Yeah, that's probably the only move with that series at this point. Give it 5 decades.
Exactly.
Oh, you guys are so judgy.
Yeah, we are.
What was
You're
the
video game
last?
snobs.
What was the last Assassin's Creed game you played?
I mean, the only Assassin's Creed.
Sure,
game
yeah,
that
what
I
was
ever
it?
played? It was 5. It was Black Flag. It was the only one I ever.
Oh, it's Black Flag. Yeah, so
That's the last one I played.
Yep,
I didn't
that's
play
like
that
hailed
one.
as like the best one. And I mean, I never played that one. I played 1 through 3, and then like all the spin-offs of the second one, and just fell off. And I didn't play another one until the Viking one came out. And I mean, it's fine, but like, you know, like Celeste, you said you don't like combat or that kind of stuff. It's literally 80 hours of just like hacking
Hack
and
and slash?
slashing.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking mundane after a while. So and they pump it out for $60 like every other fucking year. And it's low effort. Cash grab.
Well, they
Yeah.
know at this point, you know.
Right, yeah.
Hey, I don't give a shit.
Abdul, did you ever finish it?
No.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go
I'm-
back to it? Because it sounds like you're never gonna go back.
No.
Yeah, that's
But
fair.
I played 2 hours of it, and I'm just like, that was a good ride.
2 hours you played?
Yeah. It was not for me.
You played, holy shit. That's like 1% of the game.
That was enough for me.
I thought you played way more of it than that.
No.
Well,
Oh,
after
alright.
that first time he talked about playing it, like when we first got the PS5,
Yeah.
he never talked about it again. So I just assumed he just quit it forever.
Oh, it's just not a fun game to me. It's just like, no.
Okay.
I'm gonna quote that and put that as your online review.
In-depth review from Abdul.
Just like no. How many stars is that?
It's just it's just thumbs.
Yeah. So
it's 0 hand claps.
yeah, there we go. So Celeste, you currently play D&D? Because I know you just mentioned it.
Yeah, I play in one campaign and then I host another one, all through Discord.
Gotcha. Have you?
Cool.
I remember I think like I've asked you guys before. Have either one of you guys played D&D?
Never.
I have.
Like ever? You have played it?
Yeah,
What kind of character did you play?
a rogue.
I did too. Yeah.
Rogues are fun, and they're good starter characters because you can just like be a fucking asshole, and it's nice.
That was my favorite thing to do. But like, at any time that there was ever like any kind of exposition, I would exasperate our DM because I would always immediately resort to violence and like lead with that, and that
as a rogue.
Yeah,
you're supposed to be stealthy, not violent. You're the worst rogue ever. Make a big ol' entrance.
Yeah, well, because like he'd bring us into like a town and be like, oh well, we got to get into that old castle, but that guy wants us to go here and do something else so that he'll give us the key. And I was like, I'm gonna grab him and threaten to cut off his balls.
The key to the castle. The key to the castle.
Yeah, whatever. Dumb scenario he'd set up.
Just fucking scale the wall. Fuck that guy.
I guess, but it's way more fun to make me have to roll to cut off someone's testicles. That's
I guess.
Yeah, he would get pretty upset. I believe that I was forced out of being able to play D&D after a while. So,
I had a really chaotic character. Or I have. She's dead now because she squared up with a god. But yeah, no, she was good. She was just like very much like that. If we didn't get let into a town, she would just shoot the guard on the wall and then start a war.
Okay, cool.
Leave. She's
cut
cool,
off.
man.
Did she cut off anyone's balls?
No, she did eat someone though. We went to this like underwater.
She ate some balls?
No.
Yeah, I was about to say.
No. We went to this underwater kingdom,
damn.
and the people were like crab people. They were like half crab, half people. And then they had all their dead was like brought to like altar to sacrifice to like their leader. His name was Scalipo. And my character was like, can I have one of those arms? And they were kind of like, all right, I guess. And then I made them cook it so that I could eat it because I wanted to see what they tasted like. Turns out that they tasted like people and not crab.
Ah, cool. Yeah, I would have gone with the balls cutting, but that's pretty metal too. So.
I was a ranger. I was in the distance,
You could have like shot their balls off with an arrow.
No, I don't think I ever did that. I did have a threesome with a hobgoblin. No, it was
somebody put sex in your D&D game.
I did.
Oh, yeah.
I did. I got Hobgoblin Family Bingo. I had a threesome with the parents, and then like a couple weeks later, I boned down with their son, who was a guard at a different town, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, bingo!"
That's a lot hornier than any of the D&D games I've ever witnessed. But
sex is like, I don't know. It's always funny when your character has sex with like the ogre barmaid or whatever.
Yeah, I know, right?
Abdul didn't even get laid in D&D. He kept rolling ones.
Oh no! Oh,
they add up.
Yeah. Okay. Roll. I want to approach her. All right. Roll 1. Oh, you come in your pants.
Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this?
All right.
Puppo. Hi, Puppo.
Aria.
She's worried about something, so she has to come and let me know about it.
Harvey, there's a Puppo. Come here. Come see the Puppo.
I kicked Silly out of here because she had farts that I thought were the smell of Burger King next to her, but nope, it was just my dog's anus.
You live next to a Burger King?
I do live next to a Burger King. It's the worst.
Especially since they pump out that fake smell.
Yeah, that apparently smells like dog farts.
I was just at that Burger King last night.
Oh, other Puppo.
It's Harvey.
Look at that.
Aww.
What kind of dog is he?
He's Shih Tzu Tibetan Spaniel.
Damn.
Wow.
High class.
Yeah, he's adorable. He looks worried. Are those just his eyes?
He's distressed. He has the biggest freaking smile. Like, come here. No, let me fondle your jowls. No, give me your jowls. Like, look at all this extra jowlage he's got going on.
Art, you're gonna censor that, right?
We get reported on YouTube. Oh fuck! All right. I hate to break our concentration, but we do have a 10-minute warning. And then
Okay.
Celeste, like I was saying before, I'm a cheap fuck, so we'll just dip out, and then the video is gonna render, and we can dip right back in. So
Yeah, okay, just keep me posted on that.
yeah,
But you really stayed on topic, which I know is your thing. So
yeah, no, this is all about the yucks. This app. Yep. I know. I sounded like
I'm really into horror games.
What?
You're into horror games?
Horror games, yeah.
Yeah,
those are, like my favorite.
What's the last horror game you played?
The last one would have been the Dark Pictures anthology.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
Little Hope. That
I didn't play Little Hope. I played Man of Medan, but
did you play it co-op?
I just beat Man of Medan last night.
Did you play it co-op?
No, it was at my buddy's house.
You played it now, which sucks, but like the co-op is so fucking like unprecedented good, because you play it online like in 2 separate areas or whatever, right? And you guys have already played it, so if you play it now, you'll know what's going to happen. But basically the way that they set it up is that when you're playing as one person in one place, you because they have hallucinations, right? Because of the spill. One person will see that they're being attacked by a zombie, and then the other person will see that they are like attacking a zombie or whatever. And then somebody ends up killing them, but it turns out that you've actually just killed each other and you were hallucinating it.
Okay.
That is so fucking cool, man.
That is interesting, because that scene isn't when you play single player, but it's only played from one perspective.
Yeah.
And that is another fun little element.
Yeah.
Yeah,
awesome.
I wanted to do I don't know how but that's if you're online, right?
Yeah, if you do the online co-op, you need I think it's like PS Now or whatever to play it. Or PS
Plus, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the local co-op for it's kind of fucking neutered. It's called I think they call it like movie night or something, and literally the whole concept is you just hand the controller to the person next to you when it's their turn. Yeah. Which is just such like a lazy way of doing that.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, how would it work if it was split screen? You know, I get that. It wouldn't really make any sense because you'd have 2 movies playing at the same time.
Right.
It would be super fucking chaotic, but it is kind of like lame that, I don't know. That seems like one of those games that would benefit from like the game share thing where one person has to buy it and then they can share it with the other person.
Oh, yeah.
Like what was it? The one with the 2 brothers that escaped prison.
A Way Out, yeah.
Yeah, A Way Out. I played that co-op online.
Oh, did you? Nice. Me and my girlfriend were working our way through it. We haven't finished it yet, but we're definitely.
I just bought it.
Oh, you bought it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys said you were gonna try it together, didn't you?
Yeah, it's a good game for sure.
Yeah. Justin stopped answering his phone.
For some reason. I just never reached out.
Oh, all right.
Have you guys played What Remains of Edith Finch?
No, but I heard that was a good game.
Yeah, I haven't, but I've also heard the same.
It's I would say my second favorite game of all time. My first is definitely Red Dead Redemption 2. I was obsessed with that shit. I played it I did nothing else for like a year to get all the Easter eggs and shit, and I finally did it. It's the hardest game ever to complete, but it was wicked.
That's so weird.
It took me a year to beat it.
Yeah. Yeah, just the story. That's so funny you say that, because my girlfriend's super not into most games. Like she'll play like she's just been playing Jurassic Park or Jurassic World Evolution, like a sim game, shit like that. So she's not really into like chaotic combat oriented games, but she also 100%ed Red Dead Redemption. So I don't know what it is about that game.
Everyone who plays it does.
Yeah.
You really like get into Arthur, which I found was different in the first one, where like I wasn't super into
John Marston.
John. Yeah, I wasn't super into him. And the fucking controls on the horses in the first one, I could never play it again ever. Not a chance.
I don't even remember.
I think maybe compared to the new one, but at the time, I don't think. I mean, no game that you played with a horse controlled better. But I mean, that was in 2010.
Well, that's the problem, right? After I played the second one, I was like, I'm gonna play the first one through because the second one's a prequel, right? So I was like, I'm going to play the first one and then do the story. And then I got like, basically I couldn't even get out of what's her twat's farm. I couldn't even get out of it.
Oh, Bonnie's?
I was just, I was just like, fuck, man, horse, go where I fucking tell you to. I'll turn you into glue, you asshole. So, but yeah, the second one was easy to play. It was a lot of fun. And Arthur was like extremely likable. Even if you played him like a fucking asshole, you still love that guy.
Yeah.
It's hard to go.
Super woke Arthur.
Yeah, it's so just randomly very progressive in the 1800s.
We don't say that word here.
Yeah, like, do you remember when he's what's her face? Is it Tilly? The one black girl from the gang is being harassed in town. And he just comes up casually when it looks like she's gonna get like assaulted, and he's just like, "Is there a problem?" Like, just simply is like, "Excuse me, may I be of some assistance?"
Is that when you first meet her, or she's in the gang already?
She's in the gang. I think it's when you go to town together for the first time, and everybody's just kind of doing their own shit. You know, like people are off shopping, and she's
the whole storyline with Tilly wasn't it that she was just like she was having like an affair with some dude in the town, and then you have to like.
I thought it was that she
ran away from her husband. Or something.
It was like she was in a different group of gang or something, or like her brother or husband's gang or some shit. I don't know, but I know you go and I think you bitch slap him or something.
I can't remember. The story was good, but it was the free play that really got it for me. The hunting, the legendary animals in particular, I fucking love that shit.
Nice.
Yeah, that was fun. Dude, I don't know though. I mean, I was talking about this last night actually, with Misty, and I was saying how I was talking about Last of Us because it just got
love that shit.
Yeah, incredible. And I was saying how like it won the South by Southwest narrative. Best narrative or whatever, and I was like thinking about how I played it and then immediately played it again, and how like the story just it really benefited from that. But still, even after 2.5 years, I think Red Dead 2 is the best narrative in a video game of all time.
Oh, for sure.
I mean,
for sure, 100%. I totally agree. And that was what was really nice when Last of Us 2 came out, right? Because it's an opportunity to play through the first game again after taking a break from it. And it did totally benefit from playing it through a second time.
Yeah, those. Oh, yeah. And I was speaking more to Last of Us 2, where because it does. Have you played that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's where it does the like, I mean, were you guys as confused as shit initially when it did the narrative swap?
Oh, to Abby?
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah. Because I was kind of like, I don't know. Maybe it was just me, but immediately when I started playing her, I was like, am I supposed to like her? Because I fucking hate her.
I hated her immediately. I was like, I don't want to be her. Like,
as soon as I got her, I was just like, who the fuck is this guy walking towards me? I don't give a fuck.
Oh no. Abdul's on the Last of Us 2 subreddit. He's transphobic.
No, really though.
Wait, what?
She's not trans.
She's not trans.
I know. She's just a really buff woman. But this whole thing with her and this like hot dude, and I'm like, come on. Nobody, like, if you had to have a sex scene, why? Why?
It was awkward.
One?
Yeah.
It was awkward. Right. It was unpleasant. It was
we'll have to TO there because this is gonna kick us out here. Great note to leave on. But don't forget that thought, and we'll be right back, guys.
Peace.
See you momentarily. Okay, and we're back, but I still gotta copy this link again. Okay. Wonder why wait, did Justin figure out the video thing or something, or
dude, I don't know what the fuck is
because that happens like every single time now, doesn't it? Where like you come in and then it's not automatically video.
I tried to fix it to where like I come in with video and it just never reverts to that.
It doesn't ask you to join with video?
No, it just connects. It asks me my name now, which I don't know why it does that.
Someone stole your identity.
Yeah,
maybe.
It is pretty embarrassing that Abdul's phone is handling this better than yours is.
It is.
Oh my god.
I mean, except visually, but yeah, you're right.
So I will say that actually that last half of the episode, it has to fucking render the whole recording in between when I can start a new meeting and get everybody back in. And it happened so much more quickly because I traded my other computer in for one of those like new M1 Macs.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I downsized. So I made like $200 off of it because I had that big MacBook before.
Right.
And that shit was like that. So
that's cool.
yeah, pretty sick.
Right on.
Yeah, it's my little Apple fanboy advert for the week.
You're an Apple guy?
I sure am. I weekly go over to Steve Jobs' graves and dig him up and just start kissing his skeleton.
Okay, and I'm
Wasn't he cremated?
Fuck dead aliens. Okay.
Steve Jobs isn't an alien, as far as we know.
Oh, did you guys get your did you get your Biden books?
Yeah, I got my stimulus check last week.
I didn't.
That shit's already gone.
Canadian.
What did they do for you guys over in Canada?
$2,000 a month.
Fuck.
What?
Oh my god.
That's ridiculous.
That's so awesome. I love
How
that.
did you become Canadian?
Did you lose your job, Celeste?
You get born here.
Yeah.
Or you make sweet love to a beaver in a pile of maple syrup. Your call.
That actually sounds way more pleasant than being born anywhere ever.
Yeah. You've never met a
beaver. Fair enough. Apparently what are they, selfish lovers?
Damn.
We could have gone with a gnawing on wood pun there.
They bite.
That would have been acceptable too. Did you lose your job to the pandemic, Celeste?
I fucking did.
That sucks.
God damn it. Yeah, it does suck, man. Okay, so I'll make this real quick because it's, Alberta, that's where I live in Canada. We are the like Florida of Canada, okay? We can't get our shit together. Our leader is just like the biggest twat ever, and everyone hates him, including his own party. Everyone wants him out right now. He like cut all social services. He laid off nurses and teachers in a time when we need them more than ever. He scrapped our lab in the capital city for testing. So he's just fucking shit up. And our unemployment rate is higher than like anywhere else per capita in the world, in the first world right now. So I have been unemployed for a year, despite having like 15 years of job experience plus a degree.
Fuck.
Like, fuck me, dude.
That sucks ass. So
also,
why
2 chicken breasts cost $40?
What?
Oh, what?
Holy shit.
Damn.
Yeah, okay, so it sounds like you needed $2,000 a month. Damn.
We got a chicken breast tonight.
Yeah.
I haven't bought meat in a year.
Holy
Seriously,
shit.
In a year, I have not bought meat. All my protein is canned tuna and eggs. That's it.
Damn.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Stinks.
Yeah,
How much is one egg? $5?
No, the eggs are like reasonable. You get like 12 of them for like $6.50. But
$6.50?
Yeah.
What?
Holy
and that's reasonable.
Shit.
A can of tuna is like $4 now too. It's all fucking expensive.
I guess I don't know what the going rate for tuna is. Abdul, you seem to be
$1?
very intimately aware.
$1 a can?
Is
it?
More than
Tuna's
$1,
super cheap.
Yeah,
Damn.
when our economy was good, you could get like a 6-pack for like $1.50. Now
that's
it's like
a bit much.
That's crazy. So why I don't know how it works if like, because I know that's like a province, right? Alberta.
Yes.
That's what.
They have family in Calgary.
So, I know with like our states.
Sorry.
We have like governors. So.
Me too.
So like I don't know what he is over there, but like your lord, why does he have so much power?
Our premier?
Whatever he is, yeah.
Like in Alberta, yeah, we have a premier.
Your liege.
Like some Hogwarts shit.
So you guys down there, you have like a split party system too, right? You've got your Democrats and your Republicans.
Yeah, you got the
Republicans.
Yeah, but everything's so far right. It's like the Republicans are fucking psychos, and then the Democrats are basically just Republican light.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Diet Republican, if you will.
Yeah.
So basically what we have here is we also have a split party system, or we did for years, and it was always conservative. Alberta was always conservative. And conservative is like, fuck the many for the good of a few, basically. And we were always, the Liberals was the other party. But then we had this other party, the NDPs, that are now up and coming, that were elected last quarter or last, season. I don't know. And they were like all about like helping like the social, like socialized stuff, increasing our minimum wage, helping Joe Schmo, telling big corporates who need bios to go fuck themselves. And it was awesome. And then we went back to conservative, and now everyone's like, what the fuck, man? What happened to all our good shit? And it's like, well, you voted conservative, dickbag. It's because that we had a woman, we had Rachel Notley, and people didn't like her. I assume just because she had a vagina.
Well, I mean, that's a pretty valid reason. So
yeah.
That's cool that you had like a whole party that was.
I thought you were gonna say, no, that's cool that you have a vagina. Don't worry about
it. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
It's funny because like the look on her face is like she doesn't know RJ is joking. I don't know. I can't tell.
Yeah, dude. I gotta tell you this.
I have a vagina.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for it to hit so close to home. When I was with you guys on Friday, I was telling you that story. Do you remember when that woman,
the Trump story? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember when that woman came to me, Justin, and was like crying about how difficult it was for her to get across the border because of our president? Yes. And I leaned on the table and I was like, that's why I voted for him. I told them that story on Friday, and it just sucked all of the air out of the Zoom call because they all thought I was serious.
Right.
Like, oh no, we've made a mistake.
Talia's are only American, and I swear, if you hadn't said I'm just kidding, she was gonna like leave.
Yeah, she was like, oh my God. I was just like, I don't like this guy.
Yeah. I had a feeling you were kidding just because you're not like totally fucking bananas.
Yeah, no, nobody in my social circle has voted for fucking Trump. It's just
his girlfriend wouldn't be with him if he was serious. Like,
oh yeah, she's.
So why is his girlfriend with him then?
He has really good dick, believe it or not.
Thank you. Yeah.
That schlong is slinging, man.
Yeah, they both tasted it, and I've been told it's of berries and mint. So
yeah,
yep. Abdul shy.
Don't listen to him.
I mean, yeah, okay. Sounds good.
Remember?
To me, I guess.
Never mind. I was going to tell that one story. Never mind.
What story? No. What do you got?
Yeah, you want to tell it, so that's why you said something.
No, you remember the whole thing?
Oh my God, man, you can't say his name. And
sorry.
No, that's all right. It's fine. Hold on. Then I can find it on the thing. So
that's smart.
Yeah, that's you do the
you spike it. Yeah, that's smart. I like that. I'm gonna do that.
Yep. So I'll find it and I'll scrub it. But Abdul and I were going to a show with this one comic, and we were in the car, and I think he was just trying to be funny, but he leans in to the front seats and he goes, part of me wants to try one of those recipes out of that Nature's Harvest cookbook. And I'd never heard of what this was. And I asked him, I was like, what is that? And he's like, oh, it's a book full of recipes that you make with your own semen. And does
it have to be your own?
I feel like that's maybe the point. I've never read the book. I'm not like an aficionado on rum recipes, but
women love men who can cook.
That's true. I do just fine without jizz in all of my dishes.
Yes, I know. You couldn't bear to part with your tinfoil.
That's right. Yeah. They wanted me to wear a tinfoil hat on the episode on Friday, and
we did.
And you did, and I'm looking at my roll of it, knowing that I have a meatloaf to make next week, and I was like, no, that's silver gold in this house.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no. So this guy, I was like, you're joking, and he's like, he doubled down. I don't know what he was thinking. it was just this weird. What did he say? He was like, no, I'm serious. Like,
No, I think I asked him, I was like, have you ever tried your own jet?
yes, that was it.
And then he goes, yes, I have. And RJ goes, what? And I immediately start freaking out.
You guys haven't?
No, what the fuck? That ain't normal shit. Don't try to
could you not
play that off as if that's a totally casual thing that every guy's done.
That's maybe in Canada.
I thought you all did.
At the most, all guys have smelled it on purpose.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will grant that, but I've also smelled it and not gone,
No, okay. Like when you're like, you guys, I have a question. I don't have a penis. I need answers. Much to my chagrin. So when you're like jerking off because it goes like in an upward momentum, you've never just like accidentally jizzed in your own mouth?
No, that is
on purpose accidentally?
Maybe you've talked to gay guys who are in the closet and they're like, oh, I was just jerking off. And
no, I've never had anybody tell me.
That's why there's cum on
did.
my face.
I just assumed that they did. I don't know. I've been with dudes.
It's never come close. It's never come close.
I don't know. No. I've been with dudes and like, you're like, giving them a handy because you're a nice guy. And then it just like goes on their face and then you have a laugh and then they accidentally like eat some and then they get like super fucking dramatic about it. And you're like,
this is a
sounds
very
like you're bad at handies.
I don't know. I mean, I could be. Probably. Well, I'm a fat girl. We're good with our mouths and nothing else.
Okay, but if it's resulting in friendly fire into their own faces, there's a technique issue at hand here.
Yeah, no, like I said, accidentally on purpose. I think it's funny. That's why I do it.
Well, so this has been the most vile episode of Play With Yourself.
It sounds like she's writing like Winter Soldier Falcon fan fiction or some shit.
Yeah.
No. Oh, I write Salad Fingers fan fiction. Salad Fingers and Hillary Clinton.
So as Bucky pulled out his metal arm, he began to vigorously.
Yeah, Anthony Mackie's anus quivered. We just break the fourth wall, and it's not Falcon, it's Anthony Mackie. He remembered his days on Black Mirror.
He said, make daddy a sandwich.
You recalled that awfully quickly. If I Google that quote, am I going to find your website?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm sorry. You don't usually bring a chick on to get things more vulgar. My bad.
No, that's that. It's just, it's pleasantly surprising. How about that?
It's fun.
Honestly, season 2.
It's like getting jizz in your face. Try it.
We've tried to tone it down because we used to be plenty worse.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. This is nice, though. It's grazing up against the old days.
It is.
Yeah.
I'd say the N-word nonstop.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not allowed.
Hey, you can't say it.
No. You stop that shit right now. Listen. Yeah, no. So Celeste is someone who's fallen for that joke many times. Don't listen to him.
What's the N-word? You don't know the N-word? I don't know. What is it?
Abdul?
Don't you dare defer to Abdul.
No, you guys, seriously, when I was like 20, I didn't know that cunt was a word because you can't say it here. There's a whole song about it. You can't say it here.
What do you mean you can't say it there?
You can't say cunt in Canada. Look it up on, it's a song by Kevin Bloody Wilson. You can't say cunt in Canada. So
like legally?
No, I didn't know that it was a word.
Okay.
And so then somebody kept like talking about like the C word, and I'm like, what's the C word? And they're like, you're fucking with me. You're fucking with me. You're just trying to get me to say it. I'm like, I don't know what the C word is. What is it? And then yeah, they wouldn't tell me because that's how it went. Everybody just assumed I was fucking with them, and then I didn't find out what the C word was until I was like in my 20s.
So I'm always interested because when I was talking earlier about how free speech is like at least in its capacity in America is a uniquely American thing. There's not actually like anything other than social standards preventing you from saying that word, right? Or is there
no.
Okay.
You can legally say whatever you want, but you
right.
also can legally get punched in the fucking face if you do.
Interesting. I just thought it would be very funny if people were like just getting arrested in the street for saying cunt. Like there's just like a backlog of criminal charges in Canada.
No, we're pretty chill up here, I think.
Cool. We should here's a game idea I'll pitch you guys. All right, it's an RTS. And it's all of the southern states of America, and you have to work your way up through the north, and you have to take over the north of the United States, and then you work your way, and the big battle is you have to take over Canada.
Okay.
All right.
My next question: why?
Yeah. Why?
No, just kidding.
I mean, there's worse games on Steam.
That's not
like.
I mean, that's a little bit irrelevant. All you have to do to take over Canada is be brown.
Whoa!
What?
They come over and they take over, and that's now they own all the businesses, and we keep letting them in for some reason.
What is happening?
And they spit on the bus, and they get mad when the kids'
get
school serves pork.
What?
I'm only a little bit kidding.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god!
I was like, Abdul, it's like it's mostly Ethiopians, probably. So what you gonna do about this?
Oh man, I was
No, it's not. It's like Middle Easterns. They come here and they because we're passive and they're dominant, and so they just kind of run shit. They show up and they run shit, and we just kind of okay.
So it's like culture clashing with. I mean, there's a lot of that here in America as well. Yeah. I mean, and stereotypes that go along with it, but. I mean, yeah, we have like even just in upstate New York, there's like huge refugee populations because I guess our mayor in Syracuse is the city we're in. It's he has the city status is as like a refugee safe haven or something they call it.
Well, I know things are different now, but that used to be that's where immigrants would come. Statue of Liberty. They'd show up in New York.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, it's still. Here's the thing that people seem to not understand though, like just with like what's in the media and everything. America is still very open. The issue that is at the border with Mexico, primarily because of drug trafficking and the war on drugs, and it's generally there's a lot of innocent people that suffer from it, but that's usually kind of the main argument for having like that security down there. Right. But I mean, there's tons of immigrants currently living and working in America, and there's more every day. I mean, there's not, you know, I mean, Trump does what he does and did what he did, but I mean, we're still a fairly progressive country when it comes to immigration, more so than even a lot of the countries in the EU. They have way bigger problems with like just straight up walling off refugees from coming in like Germany and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. America gets a bad rap, and Play With Yourself is going to single-handedly gain back America's reputation.
No, you're
we're
not.
going to coin a phrase. We're going to make America great again.
No, you're not.
As an immigrant, I don't care.
Yeah, you already made it. So that's so funny to see Abdul like at like a MAGA rally, like build the wall. I already got mine. Fuck these people.
Like you say that jokingly, but I've seen some Mexican immigrants on the MAGA side saying wild shit.
Yeah,
yeah, that shit is
goddamn
so funny.
Fucking Mexicans.
Is it like the guy, like the leader of the Proud Boy, like Puerto Rican or something?
Yeah, he's like Hispanic or some shit. It's dude, that shit's all a joke. Whatever.
It really is.
Yeah.
You guys get really political on this podcast, don't you?
No.
That's generally my fault. When it comes up, I just start going.
Yeah.
Justin and I are good.
Yeah.
So what else? What other consoles do you guys play on? Do you like? Are you guys Nintendo guys?
I have a Switch.
Mario?
I'm Abdul and I are the more Nintendo.
I don't own a Switch, but I want to wait till
the Biden bucks come in.
No, just wait till the Switch Pro stuff. It's like it becomes a reality.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm just PlayStation 5. I don't own anything else.
Oh,
every time,
you're a one
You
console
game
guy.
on mobile. You do mobile gaming.
yeah, I do
Mobile
mobile
gaming
games.
isn't gaming. I don't know.
I
Oh,
would
shit.
disagree. As someone who doesn't do mobile gaming, it has come quite a ways.
Yeah, some of the stuff Justin showed us is like light
I mean,
years from.
I played Call of Duty mobile. That's absolutely, I would consider that gaming. But like, I played Limbo on my phone, and that's a real indie game.
Oh,
you know?
really?
Oh,
Wow.
I love that game. I played it on the PlayStation. Limbo and Inside.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love those games. Yeah,
They're good.
I love that studio. Yeah.
Still haven't gotten around to Inside.
They're
do
both.
want to.
Which one was the first one? That was Limbo, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Inside was better. Inside
Yeah.
was much better.
Really?
It was fucking fantastic.
That's the first time
Incredible
I've heard
game.
that take.
It was incredible. I loved it so much.
Yeah, Inside is really good.
Okay.
Yeah. Horror games like that. I love that shit. Another one that I played recently, Firewatch, it was called, on the PlayStation.
That's
Oh,
And that
I
one's-
played that.
You play that?
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
awesome. It's like sort of like kind of like Stand By Me crossed with like oh shit, what was that
Yeah.
movie? It was
Well,
a
the
terrible
story's the story's super sad, but yeah, it's like the gameplay of just exploring and just like, oh, that's really fun.
That was what was so like unique about it, in my opinion, is you expect it to be very like spooky and scary and like, you know, like some like what was that game? Until Dawn, like the Wendigos. That's what you expect, right? But then you get to the end and it's just like this story of a horrible accident. And so it was unique, it was good, and the whole thing with him and the other Firewatch tower person.
Yeah, the lady. Yeah.
Yeah, like I played it through 3 times. The first time I missed her, which I think most people do because it's the easiest thing to do. The second time I met her, and then the third time I didn't talk to her at all. And like her dialogue gets so sad and like heart-wrenching every time you ignore her. It was an incredible game. Incredible.
I gotta look this up. I never heard of it. I don't
Yeah,
think.
It's really good. Yeah,
it's
give
one
it
of
a
those,
chance.
What would you
Campo
call it? Like
Santo.
a walking sim, which I find sounds derogatory or like disparaging to those types of games, but it's not meant to. But it's
very
not,
story focused.
yeah, it's like a narrative.
It,
It's first person.
It only became derogatory because of Abdul already knows what I'm about to say because of Death Stranding.
Are you about to say Bear Simulator? Because that's a fucking that's a walking sim right there.
What is it?
Bear Simulator?
Bear Simulator?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
What
love
a time to be
simulators.
alive. It was a lot like, did you ever play I think it was called Everybody's Going to the Rapture?
I'm aware of it. I never played it.
Oh, I never
It's
heard of
very
that.
very similar to that game. Very similar.
Yeah, that was free on PlayStation Plus a couple
Yeah.
of years ago.
Really, really.
What's it called?
Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't be allowed to play it because it's not a part of your religion.
Oh,
I
damn.
mean, you don't have to tell anyone. We won't tell.
No.
But no, it wasn't about like Rapture exactly. It was good. It was a good game. Not as good as Firewatch. If you're gonna play one of those like walking sims or
Yeah,
whatever.
Firewatch was really good.
Oh shit, Abdul, I meant to ask you, did you download that the free PlayStation 5 game?
What was that?
Marquette or
No, I heard about it. I'm gonna download it, but I can't tell what it is. What is it?
it's a puzzle game. It's
Okay.
It's really well done. They
Is
do
it?
stuff with like just like with size and spacing that I've never seen in a game before. As far as like solving puzzles, you should definitely check it out. I think you'll like it.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I started playing Prey again. And,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do you think?
And I'm actually enjoying it the second time around.
The newest Prey,
Oh, yeah.
right? The 2018
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. And I'm just like taking my time. I feel like the first time I did it, I just rushed to the end.
So this is a good position to be in. I think we got like 15 minutes left.
Okay.
So we'll kind of all just keep going around figuring out what we're gonna play next.
Hey, here's a question for free games. Did any
or
of you
not,
play
or something
Vampire?
else. Sorry.
What's that?
Yes, I did. I actually really enjoyed that game.
I
What
fucking
game?
What
hated that game.
Vampire.
Oh,
Oh,
we
Is it
all
vampire?
played
I
it.
thought it
Yeah.
was called vampire. It doesn't matter. I
I
fucking
don't
hated
know.
that game.
Yeah, but yeah, it's with a Y because they're cool. Yeah, that I did enjoy that game. It was very bare bones, but I mean, it wasn't a AAA game. It was like an indie game basically, and I thought it was very good for what it was.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I didn't
same here,
like
I
keep
enjoyed it.
playing, but it was something like I would play and enjoy it. Like the combat was. See, for me with that game, because like you said, it's not a AAA game. It was just like a poor man's Dark Soul or Demon Souls game.
Yeah,
Souls game.
actually. Or what was that? Oh God, Kane. Soul Reaver.
Oh
No, I
yeah.
can't remember.
Oh,
That old
Legacy of
Dreamcast game.
Kain
It was a lot
and,
like that.
Legacy, yeah.
Yeah. I've
Well,
never
yeah.
played any of those games.
Me neither.
I had on my PS2 when I was like 10. I had
Uh-huh.
Blood Omen 2, and I couldn't beat it. It was too hard for me, but I did really love all the vampire powers and shit.
Yeah.
Those were cool games. Abdul,
Yeah,
are you
for sure.
smoking a cigarette?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Good
You're
for
not
you.
my
Keep it up.
manager. Yeah, that game, the thing that bothered me the most about it was the dialogue, because you had all these options, but it was written in a way that like the dialogue that the NPC says never changes. And so what you say doesn't, like, their answer makes no sense because of what you said. And it took me right out of the game.
I don't remember.
Yeah, there was like a hefty amount of jank with that. My biggest issue with the dialogue actually wasn't that, but it was that, I mean, with any subtitled dialogue in games, you're always I'm always able to like read it way faster than they say it. And for a game like that I'm not like fully invested in being immersed in, I just want to skip ahead in the dialogue. The problem is it doesn't do it
like the whole thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it doesn't do it line
Yeah.
by line. It will just skip like a whole 4-minute monologue.
Exactly. Yeah,
It's
I do
so
remember
irritating.
that was irritating. So like you're
Yeah.
kind of forced to like try to listen to some of what they have to say,
Just sit
even
there.
though it's not important.
It's not.
Like,
It
I just-
never is. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. I get that.
I wanted to go back and play it again, but do like a kill everyone run. Because
Yeah.
I went like a little too half and half. I just like killed like people I thought were bad, or like the occasional person I probably shouldn't have.
Right.
And it was sort of like I was sort of like underpowered for a lot of the game because I was trying to be good. And I really kind of just wanted to go back and be evil and just like uber powerful.
I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna go
blood
back to
spearing
it.
people in the ass.
Do you guys play those like episodic like story games like Telltale?
I do.
I've played a little bit of Telltale games. Abdul, yeah, you like those a lot, don't you?
Yeah, it's even like the Life is Strange ones
Love
I
that game.
kind of enjoy.
That's
Like, there's
the
a-
Game.
isn't that the dev of Vampire?
Yeah,
Nod?
Don't Nod. Yep.
Yeah,
Jinx.
same dev.
And
Yeah, that one was really good. What about Wolf Among Us?
oh, I love that one.
Right? They're coming out with 2 soon. I'm so fucking
Yeah.
excited.
Which I'm surprised Telltale's working on it since like they basically
They're not even
went
really
under.
the same company anymore.
Well, you
though,
can
are they?
tell too because they released the final installment of Walking Dead after they switched. Basically, it's same name, new company, all new designers, and the
Okay.
format of the final installment is so vastly different. Still good, but vastly different.
It was like done by Skybound
Yeah.
Studios, yeah, or entertainment. It's Robert Kirkman's studio.
Oh, Celeste, I'm not trying to call you out or anything, but you know a lot more about video games than you let on initially. You just fully recap the situation, very like inside baseball detail about the inner workings of a video game company. And you're just like, yeah, I don't really play like a lot of.
I don't. Okay, here's the thing. Anytime somebody wants to talk video games with me, it's always the same thing. Let's talk Call of Duty. Let's talk fucking Halo.
Oh,
Let's
okay,
talk
well-
fucking League of Legends. And I'm like, I'm not into that shit. It's
Yeah,
not
no,
fun.
that's because you're only friends with incels then.
I'm not
I'm
friends with any of these people. These are dudes on dating apps who are like, let's talk games. I love gamer girls. And I'm like, all right, let's talk games. And they're like,
Ew.
fucking
Yeah,
Fortnite
what?
and Call of Duty. And
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
the worst
fuck
person to have a
off.
conversation about video. They're gonna tell you they're into anything. You could be
I
like,
didn't
I'm
know that you guys weren't that kind of guys. I didn't want to make that assumption.
Yeah, we're cultured.
yeah, we're all very down to earth in committed relationships, except Abdul, and
Hey, me
very
neither, bud.
well adjusted.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? How you doing?
I'm not here.
Speaking of, the only video game I played this week was Call of Duty, and it was for like 2 hours.
Yeah, but I bet you didn't fuck all week. So it's just a byproduct. It's a
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
We still been playing a shit ton of Gloomhaven.
Oh, the tabletop game.
nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
we were
Oh,
playing
that's
before we
cool.
recorded.
Oh, that's wicked.
Dude, that shit, like last night, it took us like 4 hours to beat this one scenario. It's
Damn.
fucking intense, yeah.
Holy shit. That's cool
But it's
though. That
fun
sounds
though,
fun.
yeah. Especially since Alyssa doesn't, she doesn't know how to play video games, you know? And this one, it's like, she likes to write stuff down so she can do that. We're having
Nice.
fun with it, so yeah.
Yeah, why
Cool.
not, right?
Y'all gotta play
Everybody
sometime.
has fun.
Because
Yeah.
nothing has come out that I want to play, honestly.
Tabletop
Are you-
games are so good for that though.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
Because
get
it's great
Returnal?
for people who don't game, really.
Yeah.
I am gonna get Returnal, and I'm excited because I'm getting a new TV
Oh, sweet.
finally. Yeah, I
Oh,
finally,
dear.
pulled the
Your
trigger on
stimmy?
the. Yeah,
Don't say
I
that.
used the I used the fucking whole thing too. I bought an expensive ass.
Hell yeah!
TV.
What'd you get?
Yes,
I love it.
nice.
Splurge.
I got the Samsung Q80T.
Nice.
Yes,
Go
better.
off, Queen.
It's a OLED, and I was gonna get the LG, but the LG, I guess the burn in is really fucking bad.
Yeah. Yeah. So what size did you get?
55.
Oh yeah.
Woo.
Talk dirty to me.
I can't wait to put on.
When does it come?
Should be
I already
Thursday.
came.
Yeah, I was about to say about 5 minutes ago.
Oh, this is nasty.
But
Aw.
yeah, the first game I'm gonna put on is Neo 2, just because I want to see the
Hell
the
yeah.
120 frames per second. Like I have to see what that looks like. You know?
Hell yeah.
So
That'll be
yeah, I'm
sick. Yeah, I
excited.
can't do 120. I can only do 60 on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then apparently
Is it
use it to
because of
play a
the
6-year-old game.
Is it because of the refresh rate? Is that what does it?
Yeah, the panels in a lot of TVs only go up to 60 hertz. Like most every TV you'll buy. So it's only if they specifically advertise it's 120 hertz refresh rate can they
Right.
take advantage of the new 120 hertz frame rates on the new
Gotcha.
consoles.
Yeah.
So
Man,
Yeah.
you guys are fucking dorks.
yeah,
I'm
that's
fine
true.
with that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a nice distraction from not having any stand-up comedy in our lives. However,
for sure.
I have a fucking show in 2 weeks.
Oh, do you?
What?
Where at?
How crazy is that? Yeah, I have not been on stage since fucking August. And Mike Peters messaged me last night and it's like, Buried Acorn, April 2nd. And I was like, ha, I guess so.
Yeah.
I am so out of shape. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go down to Endicott to do his open mic because there's none here if you guys want to
Right.
go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So let's just drive 16 hours to Binghamton, New York.
Hey, you know what? I can just like cross the border in Montana. They won't give me a hard time. I'm a nice white girl.
There you go. Perfect.
It's all good. Seriously though, Tally's down there, so I mean, I'm gonna be fucking coming down there.
Oh, the
eventually,
US?
once I'm a media company mogul, assuming you get on board for private dicks, because
does sound fun.
That's my
Yeah.
moneymaker.
There you go.
Private dicks. What?
I'm gonna be in gay porn now. Yeah, so
Oh.
that's what she's talking about.
We're launching
Um,
into gay porn.
Yeah.
No, our I guess I better before we go
Yeah.
here.
Oh my
I
God.
host
I'm so sorry. Yeah. Please.
Unethical
pitch.
Podcast. Unethical Podcast is case studies and controversy. It's a lot of banter. It's a lot of swearing. It's a lot of honestly trash like this, which I unfortunately exposed these fine gentlemen to today. But it's true crime. It's good shit. It's a lot of fun. You're going to love it or you're going to hate it. We're currently 5 stars on Apple Podcast Canada, so just don't look anywhere else, okay? But yeah, private dicks. So we brought Richard on as a guest swap. One of our hosts, sorry, RJ, Richard Johnson, 2 dick names. What is it? Joseph?
Joseph, but I'm gonna go with Johnson now.
Dick Johnson. So we brought on Dick Johnson over here, and then Richard Stoodle is one of our hosts. And then I'm setting up another guest swap with another stand-up comedian from another podcast named Richard. And so I want to get the 3 of them together in one podcast and call it Private Dicks.
Nice.
And then they can like solve mysteries and speculate on shit like that. So again, a lot of banter,
yeah, fun. Yeah.
right? Like
I think it's a great idea.
I like that.
Yeah, so definitely look up Unethical Podcast. And Celeste, do you have any social media you want anybody to follow?
Yeah, you can follow us on Facebook at Unethical Podcast. Join our group. You can follow us on Instagram at Unethical Podcast. Again, we post our teasers for what's upcoming there. And then you can check out our website. Just Google us, man. We're all over the place.
There you go.
Just Google Unethical Podcast and you'll find us. You can also find us on Patreon. We currently have 2 patrons. One is my mother and one is one of my host's wife.
Hell yeah.
But we have unedited videos of our episodes up there, so it's definitely funny checking out. A lot of extra banter.
We post unedited videos on YouTube for free, so
yeah, if you want to see
we don't value our content
RJ
enough.
Unchained, check out our Patreon for his guest spot on our first controversy episode, the Roswell, New Mexico case.
I had a lot of fun.
He has like so many problems with weather balloons. So many fucking problems.
Why is that always why aliens are surrounded around? It's always weather balloons.
He thinks that the conspiracy is not alien. It is in fact weather balloons.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for hopping on with us, Celeste. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This was fun.
Way fun. Yeah, we'll have to do
joining.
it again sometime soon. So like I said, yeah. Look her up. Look up Unethical Podcast. Keep an eye out for some private dicks, I guess.
Yeah. Hey man, it's gonna happen. They're gonna come.
That's right. Follow Play With Yourself on Facebook, YouTube. Justin's at Choco Bear Gaming on Twitter. Abdul's Oscar winner Sean Penn on Instagram. I am at RGay McFarty on Instagram.
That's
awesome. Yeah. Thank you again.
All right.
Thanks.
If you want to check out RJ's episode with us, it's going to be episode 5. Everybody, jump right to episode 5.
Episode 5. There we go. Thanks, guys.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Thanks. See you
later.
Peace.
Love you.
Okay.
Slow down.
No. Love me.
Don't call anybody.